You guys ever watch that show Before They Were Famous? It's a freaking YouTube series by Michael McCrudden. I remember it from like 2017 maybe. I don't freaking know when they actually started making videos, but they sort of became a meme because they always got stuff wrong about like celebrities, and also people would do the thing where it's like celebrity passes away. Michael McCrudden, I am Speed, Lightning McQueen type meme. Like he would always rush to cover celebrities as soon as they passed away, basically. To cash in on the views, of course. You sly devil. This is the satisfying downfall of Before They Were Famous. I don't freaking know. How far down have they fallen? Let's check our facts quick. But this is a Bill's YT video. Shouts out to the GOAT. They post a couple times a week. And the crowd goes mild, it seems. Makes sense, makes sense. Do they even do the Before They Were Famous, though? This stuff looks different. Before they were gone, Pope Francis, see, he rushed right to talk about the Pope, dude. If you did one on the Queen, I'll lose my bollocks. Just kidding, I don't care, I'm American. All right, let's see. Why'd they downfall?
Over the years, but Agent 00 has never lost his passion for creating quality.
What is this beginning?
And shifting interests over the years, but
oh, this is a clip from Before They Were Famous. I'm like, why are we watching Agent 000? Is that what this guy's name is?
And shifting interests over the years, but Agent 00 has never lost his passion for creating quality NBA 2K content.
Yes, I have. I literally don't do it anymore.
I'm depressed.
I literally lost it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, what are you? I haven't done it in like 3 years, really.
So this isn't even Michael McCrudden hosting the show. So that's possibly when it went down the shitter.
What?
Din Mukhtar, better known as
Dean.
Just a game theory.
He frequently involved other prominent YouTubers in videos and helped cross-promote his fellow gamers.
What?
His fellow gamers, dude. Can you pull up the Kevin James clip from Pixels 2015? I'll spare you guys the one of Kubert pissing.
Where are my gamers at?
Where are my gamers at, huh? That guy's the king of the queens.
Hey, man, I was just helping these teams,
Enough!
Put some mileage on his Lambo in the middle of the summer. He was a broke boy with his stummy hurting, looking for crumbs, hoping to one day flex in a new location.
Damn, fam, you got the whole chat laughing.
The other day, I was thinking about some channels that may have failed or died out over the years. Honestly, it was pretty tough to think of any that haven't been covered relentlessly, but I remember that there was one channel that I had in mind.
Epic Mealtime was nothing short of epic, dude. The Bacon Weaves? I feel like they probably still upload some bullshit. What is Joe Blow Originals? Oh, that's just... Sorry, dude. I'm fucking fried.
Cut this out of the video a couple months ago, but I just got too lazy. The channel I was thinking about was Before They Were Famous, which was a YouTube show which used to be hosted by a guy named Michael McCrudden. You'd probably know him by his voice, but...
Yeah, dude. Pixels 2015, 10 years ago. Quick maths. It makes sense. This guy kind of looked like Onision in this photo.
Not really from his face anymore.
Same every month, but we've exploded here on TikTok. We've exploded on Snapchat.
When I looked at the Before They Were Famous channel, I saw that the views were extremely low. Like, lower than my views when I didn't post for a month. But the difference was, Before They Were Famous posted every single day to their channel. This everyday posting started all the way back when the channel was first created, which helped skyrocket the channel to become famous itself. Back in the mid-2010s, Michael was blowing up with his videos that he'd do on various different celebrities and platforms. At the time, the research for these videos was solid, and Before They Were Famous started to get a great reputation within the community for the research in the videos. But this reputation for the information and the research that they figure out in the videos isn't the same for today.
And shifting interests over the years, but Agent 00 has never lost his passion for creating quality NBA 2K content.
Yes, I have. I literally don't do it anymore. I quite literally lost it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, what are you? I haven't done it in like 3 years, really. What?
Din Mukhtar, better known as
Dean.
Agent 00. He frequently involved other
prominent YouTubers
in videos and helped cross-promote his fellow gamers.
What? They had their...
All right. I don't know why we just watched this clip twice.
Started to do a lot less research on different creators who would be posted onto their channel. Because of the continuous wrong information on newer uploads, and another huge step in the wrong direction which happened years ago with the channel, Before They Were Famous slowly but surely started to die out. Beefing with the commentary YouTubers and claiming that cancel culture was out to get the channel were some of the huge reasons why the channel lost respect. But we will get into that in a few minutes. Before we continue, subscribe to the channel to join the best community on YouTube. Now, even though Before They Were Famous was a hit when it first started to gain traction, with a ton of celebrities giving the show its credit for
Why is brother naked? What's going on here?
Hey, yo!
getting the information right, the show itself started to slow down after some time. Not slowed down like a lot, but it had a significant drop off in views, which you could see by the videos that were posted during that time. Which is when
it is like just by design pretty good algorithm fodder, because it's always leeching off an event or a person who is already established, hypothetically. So it seems like a shoe-in, at least back in the day, when you could just type in a celebrity's name and have your video show up when people search them. Which is not how it works anymore, I guess. Now you have to have people watch, I guess, more of your videos in a row, probably, to have the algorithm fuck with you as much. And I assume that's where this guy probably doesn't have that, because who wants to know about everybody's backstory, you know?
People got creative, kind of, not
Unless-
really. He'd start up a new series on the channel which was titled Before They Were Dead, which was later changed to Before They Were Gone after a crazy amount of backlash from the community, which for good reason. The series looked at different influential people who passed away. These videos would come out mere days after a celebrity or influential person died. But again, I'm getting too far ahead of myself. These videos really helped out the channel, getting Michael and Before They Were Famous to over 1 million subscribers in August of 2015. Just a year after creating the new series, Before They Were Dead, for the channel. As of today, Michael has made around 80 Before They Were Gone videos, but some of these videos were set to private. Want to know why? Well, it's because of the videos that Michael would post right after these celebrities would die. For example, there's a little peep Before They Were Gone video that was posted onto the channel.
I mean, in the grand scheme of YouTube, is this a little tasteless? Sure. But we also have J Station, like, rushing to make the same videos that he was making, which was, like, talking to them with the Ouija board, or, like, claiming to get phone calls from Lil Peep or XXXTentacion right after they died. Like, really strange, bizarre stuff that was obviously all fake, but at least this was, like, trying to be informative or something. It's, like, almost news entertainment. Edutainment, perhaps, you could argue, but they didn't really take the news part that seriously. I mean, these weren't like journalists necessarily. It was just like this one guy doing most of the work, I imagine.
Just a couple of days after he
got some
died.
cronies
But a month
that
prior,
work under
Michael
him.
posted a Before They Were Famous video on Lil Peep. People were not happy about this video because they saw it as Michael cashing in on someone else's death. And the proof was in the pudding, seeing that Michael already made a video on Lil Peep a month before, but was now making another video because it was a recent event. In the comments, people wrote, "This is literally the exact same speech he gave on Lil Peep's Before They Were Famous video. Nothing changed. RIP Lil Peepers." And this video can be described with one word: disrespect. This comment had over 1,000 likes, with people agreeing about the disrespectful nature of this video and how Michael capitalized off of Lil Peep's death. This is when the public opinion of Before They Were Famous, the channel, would start to sway in a negative direction. The biggest hits to the channel were videos on X and Mac Miller, with it getting so bad that the Mac Miller video had its comments and likes to dislikes turned off. Right after the Mac Miller video came out, Moist Critical made a video criticizing Michael in a 4-minute video titled Michael McCrudden Before He Was a Douchebag.
In the event of a celebrity's death, there's always a lot of confusion afterwards, but there's one thing you can always be 100% certain and rest assured of. Michael McCrudden's jerking off because that celebrity's dead now and is frantically doing research on Wikipedia to make a quick video about them.
My
Now,
God.
who is Michael McCrudden? Michael McCrudden is YouTube's
Classic
most
Charlie,
popular
dude. This was before he said barnacles and poppycock every 2 seconds.
necrophiliac. His content focuses on biographies for celebrities called Before They Were Famous, and his newest, most popular series, Before They Were Gone, which is basically just middle school book report level research done on celebrities after they've died. And it's very greedy and disgusting because these Before They Were Gone videos are released hours after the celebrity's death. Before the fucking body even goes cold, he's got a video up. And before the fucking family knows the celebrity's gone, Michael McCrudden's already got the video up. If a fucking family member in your family dies, Michael McCrudden's probably already got a video to showcase at the funeral to celebrate it. And he monetizes these super heavily, which, you know, it's not like an evil thing. If you're going to talk about news and stuff, you're going to talk about death. I understand monetizing that. But in their Before They Were Gone videos, they're so lazily thrown together and so shitty. And he has the audacity to throw at bare minimum 4 ad breaks in his 11-minute Before They Were Gone videos, such as the Mac Miller one, which came up pretty much as Mac Miller was dying. Mac Miller was probably still alive when Michael McCrudden had this video done.
One comment which really stuck out from all the rest was one which read, Michael McCrudden's entire channel is a prime example of someone trying to latch onto the relevancy they once had, without the willingness to change what was once a working formula. Which, in my opinion, is extremely true. Michael was not trying to change with the times, and it hurt his channel more and more the longer he didn't change his content. And when he found something that worked, even though it brought negative attention, Michael latched onto it because it brought in money, which only validated the fact that Michael should double down and make even more of these videos. This one video from Moist Critical pretty much sealed the deal for Michael and his channel. To try and pick up the pieces, Michael would post a 40-second video pretty much saying that he was going to try to switch up the format of Before They Were Gone. But this is ironic because of the next part of this video.
What's going on? Okay, it has been a crazy weekend for me, guys. I've been going over everything you've had to say on our recent videos. I've been looking at all the comments. I've been on Twitter. I've been on Instagram. You guys have had a lot to say. It's been both good and bad, but I'm thanking absolutely everyone for all your input. Without feedback, this channel, it can't grow. And we've been doing this for like 5 years. So it's important to evolve always, to take everything you say into consideration. And obviously Before They Were Gone has, it's gotten a few people upset with me. So we're gonna take all this negative and we're gonna turn it into a positive. We're gonna reinvent Before They Were Gone, taking all your feedback into consideration, guys. Big changes are coming. Thanks a lot.
After this video, the channel as a whole fell into irrelevancy, up until he posted a video about George Floyd's passing. Now you may think that I was joking about this video. Trust me, I even told my wife and she thought I was joking about it too, because who would be stupid enough to make a video on George Floyd's death just for money? Well, Michael.
It just seems like he gave up on not doing the thing anymore and went back to his old ways, which, if nothing else was working, I understand, sort of. But, I mean, obviously, it's not, like, as morally sound.
The video is currently deleted, but some ordinary gamer made a video on Michael back in 2020, speaking about his trash content and how he's now just uploading garbage because he needs to pay his bills. Michael would respond in his own video where he'd try to deflect and make excuses as to why his videos are good and needed for the community.
Trying to get in contact with them and then he fabricates like them talking back. So I'm worse than that is ridiculous, of course. You know, people are like, half the world does know who the hell these people are. And they're like, well, what's so interesting? All of a sudden, I'm telling you why this person's important, what isn't been unearthed. And it's like a digestible, respectful piece. So how the f am I like doing Ouija shit? Like, that's ridiculous.
Now, Michael McCrudden, for those of you who don't know, is a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of this criticism is a little bit weak. It's not like live or die criticism, in my opinion. Like this, obviously it's a little tasteless to rush to cover somebody just because they just passed away, and that's an easy remedy to just fucking wait a week if you really want to cover them. I'm sure people would still be interested. However, it doesn't, either way, even if he didn't do that, I don't know. Like, he doesn't need to, like, delete his channel or anything, and I don't think so.
That basically covers, you know, the rich life of individuals, basically makes, like, pieces on YouTubers that I would say, for the most part, are kind of laughable.
Okay, so the laughable part, I had to go get my computer. We actually have a list of all the people that have embraced the show. We got Nicki Minaj, DJ Khaled, Dan Bilzerian, Cardi B, Lil Pump.
These are quite the endorsements. I do not care.
But he does a series called Before They Were Dead. Now, this is a series that I absolutely find a little fascinating because quite literally a couple days after the passing of an individual, sometimes even less than 24 hours, Michael McCrudden will absolutely crap out a video ahead of time. I don't know whether it's to capitalize on the views. It is.
It's so easy for this guy to just like shit on everything. We have a bunch of requests that come in on the daily. There are new artists to do each and every week. I never stop. Like, this show, it works 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We never stop. There's like staff, employees. This show's just gotta move. I don't care if I get 10,000 views or 1 million views. It's just whatever's trending or whatever my audience requests, we get it done. It's just like media. It's like, what do you want me to do? Not work?
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to show you one of these videos, okay? This right here. It's not too massive, but if you look over here, this is George Floyd Before They Were Gone.
So what bugs me about this is that people used to really grill me like...
All right, how is he going to defend this one? Because that does seem pretty intentionally inflammatory to me.
Yo, too soon, man, because it was the day of the day after. So what are we now, 3 or 4 days later? And still, now wait, a week. Why don't I just wait a year? We did Uncle Phil the other day because it was trending. Everyone wanted to know because the cast of the Fresh Prince reacted.
It's like the reason he's doing the videos is the same reason people are criticizing him. So he can't be like the good guy in this scenario. Like it's either stop doing them or just embrace that people are not gonna like you for it or whatever. But like he's.
And man, these are some of the more touching videos that I've produced, like the ones with the true amount of heart. So if you want me to just sit around and wait all week, well, why don't you wait next week? Why are you going to talk about me now? You're just doing the exact same thing.
You can see that he's disabled likes to dislikes. Now, we on YouTube here call this an understanding that you f***ed up.
Okay, so the dislikes, yes, we had to turn them off. The video went up, everything was fine. It wasn't until what do you call it? Commentary people on Twitter started posting it and then sending their fans to swarm it. Okay, so a good argument against this here. We have a Spanish channel, does the exact same stuff. Obviously, it's in Spanish, it has its own host. Now, she doesn't have a hate mob that is out to get her every time she posts a video. She just carries on with her show. People enjoy the content, they find it respectful. So she posted a video yesterday on the same topic. And she got 16,000 likes, 270 dislikes. So without a mob of people on Twitter sending traffic, without everyone villainizing the show, without watching it, we would have had to turn off those likes. It is the community on YouTube that is just.
This must have been like years ago because dislikes don't even fucking exist anymore. If that's true, that is kind of interesting that the Spanish video didn't get the same criticism. But
him not standing up for himself when YouTubers have called him out for his behavior in the past has led to damages to his reputation. Personally, I find this to be very unfounded and ridiculous. First off, nobody else, quote, ruined your reputation. Your reputation was run into the ground when you decided that every single notable death was an opportunity to print out a free video. You and your actions have caused a chain reaction over months, where every single time something like this happens, you personally reinforce the negative opinions that the community has of you. It's your videos that give you this reputation. I mean, do you honestly believe that the YouTube community saw your videos on XXXTentacion, Juice WRLD, Etika, Kobe Bryant and his daughter, and plenty more, and we're just like, yeah, this guy is really opportunistic and jumps to make a video at every single death, bro. He's awesome. Maybe videos about you more or less echoed some concerns about what you were doing, but I don't see Muda going to your house and putting a gun to your head forcing you to make these videos. At a certain point, you just have to take your own personal responsibility for what you do. Thing is, you knew damn good and well that what you were doing was going to be controversial. I mean, you disabled likes and dislikes along with the comments on your George Floyd video. And YouTube creators especially, I would, say...
That's an awful lot of yapping. I get it. The death thing, it's gonna rub people the wrong way. Fair criticism, it rubs me the wrong way personally. I don't watch this garbage, but it's not the worst thing you could make. There's way more inflammatory stuff about people's deaths on YouTube.
How they work, how they leech off each other.
All right, I might just leave it at that. That seems like the most of the criticism about it. Shout out to freaking Bill's YT. I'll link the full video in the future description. I can only freaking stomach so much before they were famous, dude. Where my gamers at? Where my gamers at?